Hi, New London Spicer teachers. I am coming to you today just to show you a couple things in Schoology, specifically the notification settings that need to be changed or activated, how to make it so that you're getting emails if there's a course update posted in the middle school group or the high school group or the Prairie Woods group too, if you guys are watching from there. So, what I do when I'm going to Schoology is I have like a bookmark up at the top of my screen here. But if you don't have that, and I wouldn't be surprised if you don't, it's not a huge deal, go to the New London Spicer district page and then go over to For Staff. And over on the left-hand side over here, there are links to a variety of different resources that we use. Schoology is here. They're in alphabetical order. So if you click on Schoology, it should take you, it might automatically log me in. It should take you to a page that looks something like this. And I've logged into my Microsoft account, so it's remembering me. If you just need to log in with your Microsoft account. And if you're having troubles, let me know and I can help you if this looks different. So, I even have it saved as my password here, so I just click sign in. And it's the exact same thing as your email login that you have, and the same thing that you would have used if you logged into Schoology at any other time. Nothing there has changed. So, once you're here, you're going to see a few different things. This is kind of just the feed or the news feed, kind of like Facebook has a news feed there. You can see some reminders if you have anything that needs to be graded or anything that's upcoming is listed there too. And then a few different options over here. And then this bar up at the top stays across there all of the time, which is kind of handy. So in order to get your notifications, let's start there and have it sent to your email for sure. Let's check a couple things because I figured out why mine wasn't working. So if I click this drop down arrow over here by my name and I go down to account settings, this is where I want you to start. So you click on account settings and you should have your school email should be your primary email that's listed here. Yesterday, before I had figured this out, I needed to send a verification email. So if yours says anything about a verification email, make sure you go in or have it resend the verification email and then go to your email and follow those instructions. It really is just, you should just have it send to the email and then you just have to click on a link in your email and that's all. And then when you relog in, if you click on check status here, there shouldn't be any issues and that should be good. So once you've got that going, you should be able to be getting these emails, but I hadn't verified the emails, so that's why I wasn't getting them. And probably why you're not getting them if you aren't getting them. So, once you are back here, I'll start back at the home screen, and I just clicked on home here. I'm going to go back to my drop-down arrow there and go to notifications. And there are a ton of options here. Different things that you can set emails to send for. The main one, well, actually, I'm going to reset to my default for now, and then I'm going to save. Yours will already be set to default. So, once you have your email verified, like we did on the last step, here it should say course updates posted, and it should be on. So, like, if Ashley, for instance, is sending the middle school messenger and she's doing it as an update, you should get an email saying that that's posted and you could look here for it. Or if Trisha's sending us an email reminding us about a staff meeting coming up, that you should get an email saying to check there. So if you want those emails, make sure you leave it on. If you want it to be a little bit customized, like for instance, I don't want an email update every time one of my students posts an update if I'm having them post an update or something. So I'm going to change this to custom and I'm going to deselect all of these because I don't want emails for each one of them. And I'm going to change it just to be the middle school staff section 1 and then I have a high school staff section too. So I'm going to change it to those two things, and then maybe my English PLT, I'll want an email there too. So I'm going to hit submit. That should change it to say custom here, and then I'm going to scroll down to the bottom and click on Save Changes. Make sure that you click Save Changes, otherwise it doesn't save. If you just go back or you go to the next screen, it won't save. So you guys can check here and just look and see if you've got any other of these settings that you want to play around with. As we get more comfortable in Schoology, I'm assuming that people are going to want to play with these a little bit more. And as it becomes more of a habit in your routine, hopefully you won't need the email notifications and you'll just notice them too. But everybody, there's lots of personalization options here. So I'm at just about 6 minutes, so I've got a couple minutes to show you just a couple other things too that are kind of quick and easy. So I took a nice selfie of myself yesterday that I thought looked nice because I was a little bit dressed up for picture day. So I wanted to add that as my kind of my little picture that shows up when I post different things. So let's see, if I go home, or so I'm just at my main screen and I click on my name, it will take me to just kind of my own personal, other people in the district can see this page, or I think they can, I don't know exactly. But anyways, we are showing you how to edit a picture that shows up for you. So think of it as like your email picture or like maybe a profile picture in one of the other areas. You're going to just click on Attach File, and depending on where you saved your file to, it will show up here. So if you need help finding a picture or just how to do this part of it, let me know. But I would just find a file. Here's one that I had used in the past and I don't want to change mine, so I'm not going to. But I would just click on here and then click Open, and the picture would update. And you can edit kind of the smaller size picture here that shows up. If you want to, I'm just going to hit cancel because I like it the way that it is, but you can crop it a different way. So one of the other things that I had done is, if you look at courses, I'm kind of a Harry Potter fan, so I have different Harry Potter symbols as my different options. And so I'll walk you through how I saved that. So I'm going to go up here and I'm going to go to Google, and I'm just going to search Harry Potter icons. Okay, let's just click on this one for the sake of time. I'm going to right click on this image and I'm going to go Save Image As. And then I tend to save things to my desktop, especially things like this that I'm just going to trash later. And so file name, I'm going to make note of that so I can find it later. I'm going to click Save. Okay, it downloaded probably to my downloads, or I changed it to my desktop, never mind. So I'm going to click on, sorry, I'm going kind of fast. I'm going to click back to my Schoology tab that's open here because I saved that picture from just Google. And I'm going to click on my homeroom class because I had changed that to something I don't want. And I'm going to click Edit Picture. Okay. Then it's going to open Attach File. I'm going to go to my desktop over here and see if I can find it. Harry Potter, it should be, like I have mine done, sorted as date modified. So I'm going to click on Harry Potter there and then open. It's going to upload and give me a preview, which looks good to me. So I will just X out of that and it saves the way that it's supposed to. So those are kind of just a couple things. I guess I have 30 seconds. I'll show you one more thing. If you want to reorder the way that these show up, you can go ahead and just press this little arrow. Did you guys catch that? I'll show you one more time. Press the arrow reorder courses button, and you can just move these to where you want them to be. So, and then make sure you hit Save Changes. Okay? I think that's it for today. Just a reminder, we do have the technology meeting on Friday this week. check your email or the updates that are posted in the middle school or high school courses that are there. So I hope this was helpful. If you've got any questions, please let me or one of the other tech teachers know. Hope you guys have a good afternoon, day, night, whatever time of the day that you are watching the video. So have a good rest of the week.